Welcome to Mlritm Placement Diaries. Today, I'm very delighted to feature Miss Jahnavi, one of our successful placement achievers. So, hi Jahnavi, how are you doing?
Hi ma'am, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you so much, ma. So, tell me about the placement you got and the job role you got, and introduce yourself as well.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Jahnavi. I'm a computer science student, and I am actually very happy to say that I have received 3 offers from 3 different MNCs, of which one of it is HCL Tech, and another one is Cognizant, and another one is Mlritm. So in these 3 different companies, I have 3 different roles. The first one being in HCL Tech, my role is a software engineer, and in Cognizant, my role is an analyst trainee, and in Mlritm, it is a customer support role. So all 3 different directions, 3 different companies. So I'm actually very thankful for that, and that's about it.
Great. You know, it's so dynamic roles these are, and I'm very happy that you have achieved these 3 placements. Tell us about from the beginning of your training, the different milestones that you have crossed, and till the time you got your offer letter. What was your journey like?
Okay, so I'm actually very grateful to say this, that my placement journey started really early up in my 3rd year itself. So I've been attending drive since 3-2 itself, and I have had really good experiences with few of the companies at first itself, and then later on, probably we moved from September of 2025. From then I had one company, it was a product-based company, and then later on I had few more drives in the initial weeks of 2026 as well. So I've been placed in few of them that I have attended since then, and probably lots of skills that I have actually implemented have actually shown me really good placements. It probably started from my 3-1 journey itself, where I had lots of technical and verbal skills being developed. So those actually pushed me to the higher end, and I was actually very thankful that lots of the opportunities that were not really provided to lots of the students back then, and then I was eligible for that, so I was actually thankful for that.
Great. So what strategies you followed in terms of aptitude, in terms of technical, in terms of soft skills or verbal, because all 3 domains require different strategies and different time. You need to give more time for a particular skill to get one. So tell me the strategies that you followed, and
all these 3 dynamics have require really different kinds of preparations. Ever since before, when we got to know that these would be the skills that we would be tested on, I have put lots of my time into that. If I had to pick one particular field, maybe if it is my verbal field, then in verbal, probably lots of one-on-one conversation with people who are actually experienced enough in that particular, maybe in an interview, or probably whatever be the questions that would be asked, that having a one-on-one discussion with someone has helped me a lot, because you have lots of things going in your brain, and when you cannot interpret them properly out, so you get really confused. And that was one of the things that even though I am fluent in whatever language that I speak, but I still need that order to be placed. So that came with learning, that came with lots of different conversations that I had with my trainers back then, and then that actually improved lots of things that actually helped in my interviews. So that was about verbal. When it comes to aptitude, it was one of my I'm a bit not so good at it, because it required lots of fast and effective thinking.
Precision.
Yeah, precision is very much required, and you need to be very spot on when it comes to like topics or formulae or everything. When it came to that particular test
Domain.
or whatever, the domain, it required quite a bit of my efforts, because even though I was good at it, but I was not reaching my point. Back then, the classes that I attended, the tests that I have written just for the practice have improved my particular knowledge in analytical and analogical thinking. Logical thinking were probably the best, because it's not only that, it is one of the stepping or one of the first thing that you've been tested when it comes to any kind of drive. So it is like, if you do not clear this, no matter how I'm good with my interview skills or whatever that I need to do later, that probably won't be really
Correct.
useful to me. So whatever the analytical and logical classes that I was talking, those are not only used for the test that I write as the first base, they're also used in the interview as well. Because when it comes to you sitting in the interview, and then when you're talking, or whenever the interviewer asks you something logically, when you cannot tell that, because back then probably you would have had your time, you would have taken your time and you would have written it on your own. But when it is like on spot, and then you're not able to like tell whatever you have analyzed throughout, it is one of the crucial thing again. So that and others, actually a learning lesson there, because not only that if you're good with logical skills on paper, you should be good at it when it comes to saying it out loud or articulating to the person in front of you. So these are the two domains. Other than that, the technical skills have always been an academical journey for me, because I have been interested in it ever since my BTech journey itself. So that has, even though it was academic wise, it actually has helped me a lot when it comes to the tests that I've written in technical rounds. So it was not such of a bigger part in my journey, because it has been something that I've been very used to. So this is all the strategies that I've probably implemented.
Any word about the certifications, if they've helped in enhancing your profile?
Yes, ma'am. It has been really a very crucial part of the interviewer judging my own capability, because we were given the opportunity of finishing lots of global certifications and lots of other certifications, may it be verbal, may it be technical, may it be anything related to my interpersonal skills. All those certifications on my resume have actually pushed me to the higher end. Even when the interviewer sat down, when I put all my certifications on the resume, they definitely have 2 or more questions, and one of which is that, how did you do these many certifications? How did you have this much of time to actually put this much of efforts into these certifications, because they are very tedious to do, and along with your BTech and other exams and everything and all that, apart from your academic benefits, you also have invested lots of time into this. So I always say that as it is an opportunity and I have utilized to its fullest. So that is the reason why I have good amount of certifications in my resume.
Great. That's why we are proud of you, however. So just tell me, what did the role the college play? Maybe could be peers, could be your teachers back there, HODs. What actually cushioned you so that...
One word that comes to my mind whenever I actually talk about anything related to my faculty, or may it be PACE or anything related to my entire BTech journey, is that there are people around me that have always put faith in me. That faith is so blatantly seen that it actually pushed me through and through, because there are times when I was dejected, there are times when I was like, probably my luck is not working out good, or there's something really not working in my preparation or anything. But when I see all these faces around me, and then them being more confident over my particular preparation and my journey, made me feel like, okay, I have really good people to support me. I have people who can understand what I am going through and help me out. So it's not like it's only a one-man job, or it's like only a particular person has helped me throughout it. It has, I can tell you for sure, is that ever since my first day in this college, and whatever faculty that I've had since then, they even till my 4th year, even till I have gotten all the placements, they still have the same kind of faith in me. So that is something that I'm really proud of and I'm really honored by, because you remember somebody by something means that you have actually impacted their life. So them putting it through the years was one of the thing that I'm actually very happy about. Ma'am, other than that, if I want to talk technically about my faculty members and my trainers, there is nothing that I would like to pinpoint, because everything covers all the spheres. It's not like it has always been one person, as in the trainer, maybe in trainers also, they have helped each other out and have gotten the best out of the student. May be very it might be a very tedious process, because for them to pick one student and stick to them is not an easy job. And I have seen lots of my faculty members doing that, which actually surprised me, because them caring for only one particular placement or probably one particular candidate was very appreciative, because there are lots of candidates, because there are over so many hundred plus students available in the PACE team itself, but them carefully, constructively and caring for a particular candidates, and their responsibilities was admirable completely. That is what I have to say.
So good words and humble words from you. Feeling good about it. Okay, one note from you, Jahnavi, to the juniors. The placement journey. Now, the training part is upon the student, how well they do the hard work and how well they put in the efforts. How so when it comes to real-time placements, juggling between one company drive to writing an assessment of the same other company on the same day. Also expecting an offer letter, and then all of a sudden you don't see the name on your list. So what is the turning point for you, and how strategic have you become after that? You can just mention. And what kind of a grit a student should possess to get in and secure placement. If you can just highlight those areas, it would be very helpful for them.
I would just sum up them in 3 different points, ma'am. One being that even before, when I talk about any kind of rejections or setbacks that I had in my journey, one thing that I would point out specifically would be that when a person is sitting for the placement, or when they are actually invested in getting something out of it, one thing that people usually forget is that everybody is a competition.
Correct.
Everybody, even though how best of a person they are to you, but every single person is a competitor for you. And at the end of the day, we have to put that in mind. No matter how good you are to a person, at the end of the day, it's themselves that is important. So one thing that they should put in their mind,
they should put themselves as the first priority.
Exactly.
Any student has to.
Exactly.
Well said, very well said.
Exactly. So this is one thing that I would really suggest them. If they do it, they'll probably have a very clear mindset, because nothing will stop them. Because sometimes what happens is that you listen to 2-3 different opinions and then you start second doubting yourself. So that is one thing. That is a very crucial part of your journey, because it is a very long journey. It is not something that you do it in one month and then you're done, and then you expect results. Is not going to happen, because sometimes what you want is always not what you get.
Correct.
So and sometimes even your expectations are not throughout the same. They might change. And you have to adapt yourself to that change.
Correct.
That particular expectational change also, because as I was talking about my setbacks, when I sat down for my first company itself, I had a mindset that it was going really good. All the rounds went good. It was a very long process. And then being one of the candidates that was about to get the offer, and then all of a sudden, when you do not even get a reason why you were not placed, is something that will actually deject you deep down.
Correct.
So when that happens, you feel a bit demotivated when it comes to the next drive, because all those past things will haunt you. But at that point of time, when you pick yourself and then when you start strategizing other moves when you go throughout, then probably you would actually feel really good, because whatever setbacks that you had or whatever loopholes that you had in your previous drives, you can actually conquer them in the next one. So next, and when you sit in front, obviously the second time that I sat down for another drive, I was so strategic with my points or whatever that I want to tell or convey to the interviewer. I was all clear in my mind. There was no kind of any kind of dilemma in my mind, that I knew that what I want to say will have to land exactly like this. So it was one of those things where I could actually read the interviewer's mind, their way of thinking and what they want from me. So that was really, it was something that I find surprising myself back then. And later on, whatever drives I have attended, whatever drives that I was really interested in, I attended those only. And then the companies that I have landed right now also, whatever role that I'm playing in it or whatever technology that I'm associated with, all those are something that I've actually wanted since my BTech journey only. So I actually feel very nice that okay, it took a bit of time, but I still landed at whatever I want. So it was all
in
good.
Patience and persistence.
Exactly.
And you very well mentioned about the setback and how that lesson had made you so strategic that you were able to read the interviewer's mind, and you actually conquered the way interviews can be attended.
Exactly.
It became a sport for you now.
Exactly. So it's not something that I really tense myself about anymore. So I'm always like, if you call me for an interview tomorrow, I'll sit. I have no issues with it, because it is not something that I'm very overconfident with either. It is something because I have placed myself. There are one more thing, that a good suggestion for the next batch or the upcoming batches would be that they have an advantage right now, because there is artificial intelligence available. There is a very big advantage that they have, and that we had as well, but we could not use it to the utmost. So they have really good platforms that help them out, because you don't really need to be dependent on somebody
always.
Exactly. So they have lots of platforms that help you out without even another soul knowing what you have done.
Correct.
So that was one of the third suggestion that I would like to give. So these are probably something, because no matter what I say, from my experience, it's always a different journey for everyone.
Correct.
Yeah. So even if I have spoke about my own opinions or whatever strategies that I have used, they themselves have to pick and utilize it to the fullest. Because lots of the people when they sit for placements, they have so many things in their mind. They have so many they have so many ambitions, so many expectations
which aren't clear.
Yeah, so they're not clear. You don't understand what you want actually. So sometimes there are kids who just sit down for the placement and they hope for the best. There are few people who already know what they want and they want it. Correct. So that is why they do it. There are people who are like, maybe I'm doing it just because I'm meant to do it, or that is something that I have to do it. So there are so many categories of student community by themselves already. Yeah. And you have to actually see them as a very good resource to you, because when you actually talk to these people, whatever is going in their mind makes you understand what I want, like whatever you want from this particular journey. So it was very interesting to find out how a person's thought process is also going. That actually helped me out.
I can clearly see that you separated yourself from peer pressure.
Yes.
And the distractions that probably others could not take.
Yeah, I would say 100% that I have actually, distanced myself from few people that I thought that weren't really a good presence in my life at that point of time. That does not mean that I have to discard people of my life. It's just that when I am headset about something that I want to do, it would be a really good way to put yourself up for it. So I don't really need to surround myself with every single person that need not really play a part in my journey. So that probably would be one thing.
Fantastic. So very, very insightful, Jahnavi, especially for the upcoming batches and students that are coming, be it the smartphone in their hand to being in the association with the company that they are in. So you gave a lot of insight that they need to set their foot forward. So really thank you for sharing your insights, and I wish you all the very best for your future endeavors.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity as well.
Thank you. Thank you all.